If you've been considering relocating to Las Vegas or just curious about what the life is like when you live here, this video is going to be your ultimate guide. I want you to join me today in the beautiful master plan community of Summerlin as we go through and show you some of their top-notch amenities as well as home options that are available. And after we're done here, we're going to head over to the iconic Las Vegas Strip to look at some of its vibrant attractions as well as the lifestyle. Whether you're planning to relocate soon or just visiting for the weekend, this video is going to give you a taste of what it's like to live in Las Vegas. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is what it's actually like to live in Summerlin. So let's quickly discuss where exactly Summerlin is. Summerlin is the largest master plan community in Las Vegas and is located on the northwest part of the valley. The community spans over 22,000 acres and has over 120,000 residents. I personally think living in Summerlin is a luxury because anything that you can think of needing can be found right here in the city. Right now, as I'm walking around downtown Summerlin, you can see a variety of retail stores, shopping options, and even dining. It's a very family-friendly environment, and additional amenities that you might see over here is going to be the Las Vegas Ballpark, as well as City National Arena. Now, the ballpark is going to be home to the minor league baseball team out here in Las Vegas called the Las Vegas Aviators, and then City National Arena is going to be where the Las Vegas Golden Knights have their practices. On the weekends here in downtown Summerlin, you can find farmers markets on Saturdays that are going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. where you can get your local fruits and vegetables and local vendors. Now, this is going to be one of my favorite things to do in downtown Summerlin because as a kid, my mom used to always take me to farmers markets to get all these different goods, and it's something that stuck with me as an adult. As a local here in Summerlin, you also have the benefit of being by a local casino that caters specifically to locals like yourself. Red Rock Casino is going to be that local casino that doesn't have amenities as well as restaurants that you can find on the strip. And that's because they try to cater to things locally where locals will be attracted to come to the venue. I usually go to Red Rock Casino for staycations as well as different amenities like the spa as well as the pool because it's right in my neighborhood and I don't have to travel far to get there like going to the strip. Now, as you're watching this video, you're probably wondering why is Summerlin so highly sought after? And the truth is, people come to Summerlin for a variety of reasons, whether it's location, the outdoor recreational activities, education opportunities, shopping, dining, retail, the list goes on why Summerlin is so highly sought after. Many of the reasons that I just laid out for you guys is gonna be why many families are choosing to relocate here to Summerlin because they have a variety of amenities that fit their lifestyle. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you already know that I live in Summerlin myself and I love living in this community. And a big reason why I enjoy living in this community is because all of the amenities that I mentioned to you a few minutes ago, including the shopping and dining, the retail, the education opportunities, as well as the outdoor amenities. When it comes to amenities, Summerlin is very amenity rich and it fits any type of lifestyle. The shopping options here allow you to shop in small boutiques or large department stores. There's also going to be really good options for dining, including some of my favorites like Jing and La Neta. Red Rock is going to allow you to do outdoor activities like hiking, biking, rock climbing, and even horseback riding. And the best part about Summerlin and Red Rock is it's about 30 minutes away from the strip, and it's going to be surrounded with 360 mountain views. Now I'm going to take you on a quick drive to a neighborhood here in Summerlin so you can get an idea of the home options available. Now that we've been able to walk around downtown Summerlin and talk about some of the amenities available in this community, let's dive into the community where we can see what the housing options are available. Summerlin is going to be one of those master plan communities that has various price points depending on what you're looking for. It's going to be broken up into a couple different areas, including Summerlin North, Summerlin South, Summerlin West, and Sun City Summerlin. Now, Summerlin North, the average price point is going to be $477,000, which is going to be an 8.3 increase from last year. Now, Sun City Summerlin is going to be a 55 and up community where the average price point is going to be $475,000. If you want to learn more about Sun City Summerlin in particular, you can watch one of my previous videos where I go into detail on everything you need to know about Sun City Summerlin. Now, Summerlin as a whole is going to give you an average price point of $620,000, which is going to give you a 9.7 increase from last year. Now, there's going to be two areas in Summerlin that you need to be aware of for different home options. For new construction, you can look in Summerlin West and Summerlin South. Summerlin West is going to be located on the most western part of Summerlin. A lot of this area is going to have new construction. Is going to be a great investment if you get into there early. One of the newest projects in this area is going to be luxury custom homes along the Red Rock Canyon. In this area, you're going to find 3,500 new custom luxury homes, a part of an $80 million investment. The project has been taking years to get finalized and it finally got approval recently. The funding for this project is going to come from the county's capital improvement budget, but is not going to be allowed to be used for salaries for the employees. Now, Summerlin South is going to be another hot area to look forward to because of Hollywood 2.0 is touching down in that area very soon. Sony Pictures is going to be partnering with Howard Hughes Corp to build a 500,000 square foot facility for movie production on a 31-acre site. This is going to be a huge project that's going to be a really big deal that has support all over the city, including Mark Wahlberg, who recently relocated to Las Vegas. What do you guys think about Summerlin so far? Is this a place that has everything that you need, and would you consider relocating here? Let me know in the comments below. And yes, there's some good things about Summerlin, but there's also some bad. So let's quickly touch on some pros and cons about each. Now let's start with the pros. One of the biggest pros about living in Summerlin is definitely going to be the shopping options. Summerlin stands out as a local destination for those seeking a diverse shopping experience right where you live in your backyard. This is going to be a huge reason why I personally enjoy living in Summerlin because of the shopping options. This community has a variety of retail stores, each with their own unique offerings. Now, we just left downtown Summerlin, and the focal point of downtown Summerlin is going to be the retail options. You're going to be able to find retail spaces that serves as a favorite for your shopping, dining, and entertainment options. You're going to find over 125 shops, restaurants, high-end boutique fashions, as well as popular national brands. Now, the layout of downtown Summerlin is designed for you to be walking, so you can stop in and out of different stores while you're out. You also can't beat the backdrop of the Red Rock Mountains. Another pro about living in Summerlin is definitely going to be the dining options. And I mentioned to you earlier in this video about two places in downtown Summerlin that I personally enjoy going to called La Neta and Jean. Those are great options, but that's not even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to food options in downtown Summerlin. And that's because Summerlin's food scene features options that cater to every preference. Whether you're looking for fine dining, fast casual, or even vegan options, when you live in Summerlin, you are spoiled with a variety of places to eat.
Something in the neighborhood?
What was that?
Are you filming something in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
You living here?
My cousin does.
Which house?
I don't think I need to share that with you, bro.
Well, I don't know what you're doing in the neighborhood, filming videos.
I'm shooting a video from my personal page on YouTube.
What's your page?
At cb.lasvegas.
All right.
You'll see it. Okay, now let's talk about another positive about living in Summerlin, and that's definitely going to be the outdoor recreation. Summerlin is going to be an outdoor enthusiast haven because of all the different recreational opportunities that are available. You'll find a number of parks, playgrounds, sports fields, walking trails, and even picnic areas that's going to create a very family-friendly environment for you. The last pro about living in Summerlin is definitely going to be the schools and education. Now, I personally don't have children yet, but it's important for me to be in a community where the education system is going to be good for my future child. Summerlin is going to be one of the best places to have a family here in Las Vegas because they have the most school options as well as the most top-rated schools. Whether you want your child to go to the public school route or the private school route, there's going to be an education option for you here in Summerlin. Now let's get into the cons about living in this community. Now, the cons about living in Summerlin are going to be starting off with the cost of living. Price points of homes here in Las Vegas and other areas are going to be higher than normal, and Summerlin typically has an even higher price point. A big reason for this is because Summerlin attracts people from different states who in return create a higher demand for the housing market. Now, Las Vegas was once a desert city that no one wanted to live in, but that has quickly changed and we turned into a popular city on the West Coast, which drives up the cost of living. Another con about living in Summerlin is going to be additional fees. When you live in Summerlin, you have to pay an additional HOA to live in Summerlin. HOA fees are going to be what keeps the communities regulated. But when you live in Summerlin, you have to pay a master plan fee on top of a community fee. And when you live in Summerlin, you're just going to have to pay a premium to live in this area. Another con that I can go into is the public transportation. With Summerlin being further away from the city, it's more difficult to find public transportation options away from Lyft and Uber. The RTC does run here, but you might find it limited with their schedules and routes. Now let's go into another con that is important for a lot of you who might travel. The airport is going to be a little bit further away. And just as I mentioned, with Summerlin being further away from the city, that means it's going to be further from the airport. The airport is 30 minutes away, so you have to plan travel accordingly. Some people need access to the airport, and this can be a challenge for them on a daily basis. Now let's quickly drive through Summerlin and visit one of my favorite areas for locals before we head over to the Strip. So now we're in an area in Summerlin, which is called Boca Park, and it's gonna be one of my favorite areas because it has so many different options of different amenities to choose from. You have gyms over here, you have in Whole Foods, you have Target, You have all the different grocery stores that you would like to go to. You have some small mom and pops, just filled with a lot of different amenities that makes it a great place. I actually get my hair cut over here as well, so I enjoy coming to this area of Boca Park, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour just so you can see how much stuff is really over here. Whether you're new to my channel or you've been here for a while, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Chris Brown, and I'm a real estate advisor with Simply Vegas. Here on my channel, I'll help you find your new home, whether you're local or relocating from somewhere else. I would appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell so you don't miss any of the good, the bad, the ugly about living in Las Vegas. If you happen to be watching this video on a TV, scan the QR code on your screen so you don't miss any of my new upcoming videos. If you would like to speak with me directly, you can reach out by using my contact information in the description below. And now we have reached a point in this video where I'm gonna take you to the iconic Las Vegas Strip. So some of you have never seen it before, some of you already live in Las Vegas. But right now we're gonna drive down to the Strip and I'm gonna show you exactly what this area has to offer and what makes the Strip so iconic here in Las Vegas. All right, so we finally made it to the Strip, and now I'm gonna take you guys inside of one of the best places to go shopping on the Strip, and then we could talk a little bit more about what makes this area so appealing. So we're gonna go park right now, and then I'll see you in 1 second when we get inside. All right, we've officially parked, and now we are at the Aria, heading inside the Crystal Shops. Now, the Crystal Shops at Aria are gonna be one of my favorite places to shop on the Strip because they have everything from luxury brands to smaller boutique stores. So I'm gonna walk with you guys over there to the Crystal Shops, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about Las Vegas and the Strip. Now, the Strip is the most iconic part about Las Vegas because when people hear the word Las Vegas, they automatically associate the Strip with the city, and they don't really think locals live here, but I'm here to break that news to you. Locals do live here in Las Vegas. It's not all about the Strip, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's so iconic. I personally enjoy how much stuff there is to do on the Strip, and that's why I enjoy coming here in my leisure time, because if I wanna go shopping, I can do that. If I wanna go eat, I can do that. Or if I just wanna walk around and sightsee, I can do that. There's so many things available for you to do here at the Strip. For me, my personal favorite thing about the Strip is all the food options available. And as your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist and local foodie, I know that it's important for me to understand the restaurants available on the Strip and be able to showcase it for all of my audience and let you guys know there's some really good restaurants here on the Strip. I love the food scene here, and it's just something that you'll also learn to enjoy. And we're gonna hop inside this tram really quick because we're gonna take this down to the Crystal Shop, so let's go. I mentioned to you guys several times that not many locals like going to the Strip, but some locals do actually go to the Strip, and it could be a selling point for you if some of the things that the Strip offers is important for you. So let's go into what's so great about the Strip that I would be interested in if I was relocating here. First things first, the Strip is one of a kind in Las Vegas. You're not gonna find it anywhere else in the world. And if you actually Google it, Las Vegas and the Strip is the brightest place on earth. It's crazy to believe that, right? There's never a dull moment here on the Strip, and you always can find something to do. For me, I come to the Strip for specific reasons, and it's not something that I just wake up and it's Saturday, like, hey, let's go to the Strip. That's not something that I really come here for. I have to have a reason to be on the Strip. If I have family or friends in town, or I wanna go hang out at a nightclub, I can do that here in Las Vegas. With all the new developments going on in Las Vegas, the Strip is gonna be one of those places that you have to come and visit. Right now, some developments going on the Strip is we tore down the Tropicana Hotel, and we're actually building a brand new baseball stadium there for the Oakland A's, who are gonna be relocating here by 2028. We also have the Mirage, who just recently closed their doors, and they're gonna be building a huge new guitar and transitioning into the Hard Rock Casino, where the guitar is gonna be now the focal point of the casino. So the volcano that was once at Mirage is gonna be taken out, and the new Hard Rock guitar is gonna be there, and it's gonna completely change the entire sight line of the Las Vegas Strip. Can't wait to really see what it looks like because the renderings look amazing. Now, as a local here in Las Vegas, it's very easy to access the Strip, but it's still one of the last places that you wanna be because of traffic, congestion, as well as inflated prices on literally everything. And as a result, when you have family or friends coming to visit you here in Las Vegas, you rarely want to go to the Strip because of all of the reasons that I just listed out. You have to remember, when people come to Las Vegas, they've saved up a certain amount of money to live freely here and have as much fun that they want to when they're visiting Las Vegas. But as a local, You live here, so you don't want to go to the strip and blow $1,000 just because it's Saturday. That's something that tourists do, not locals. I know for me, I rarely come to the strip again unless I'm going to a restaurant, because of the fact that I know I can go to better restaurants within the city and not have to spend as much money. So the strip is leisure and it's a advantage to have, but it's not something that you always want to be visiting and going to. And here's a little secret for people who have friends or family visiting Las Vegas and you want to see them, but you don't want to go party. What I always do is I always ask if they want to grab a drink before they go out. So you can grab a drink, hang out with your family and friends, and then you let them go to the club while you go home. That's usually what I do, unless I really want to go hang out. What you also have to remember is people who relocate to Las Vegas and absolutely hate it is because they come to Las Vegas and they try to live their life as a tourist versus living their life as a local. When you live in Las Vegas, you have to live and act like a local and not live and act like a tourist in order for you to be successful out here. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas or Henderson, click on one of the other videos on the screen. I appreciate you all watching. I'll see you on the next one.